Right, good morning everyone. Starting a new video, and today I'm still waiting for those wood fibre boards to come in, and so can't finish the roof yet. So I'm just trying to find things to do. So I'm going to try and find enough wood about, because I've also run out of timber. I'm waiting for a log delivery. So I'm going to try and find enough bits of timber and enough just materials around just to keep you working. And so I think the job today is going to be doing a bit more stud walling with whatever bits of timber I got left. So yeah, let's get to it. Yeah. There's three big crows up on the top of the roof. Oh, geese. Yeah. Right, I've got the other window stud wall done. So now I'm going to put in this one in here, which is like an internal wall. You might be wondering why I'm doing this. Well, the reason is because there's no bracing between the trusses and the upstairs here. The only bracing is actually down there on that floor joist. And so this whole upper section is actually braced by these internal walls, which are shear walls. And so this one's going in now because it adds a lot of bracing support. That middle one's not got one. It has this one and that one. They're two shear walls and they're like big braces for this upper floor. And I want to put them in before I put all the weight up on the roof with all the sheets. So that's why I'm doing it now. It does cause a bit of a problem because I've got a doorway then that I have to carry everything through, but it's a nice big doorway, so it'll be fine. So let's get that done. So you'll have to excuse the camera wobbling that's happening a little bit. It looks on film like the whole building's wobbling, but it's not. It's my camera tripod situation. My proper tripod's broken, so I'm in a temporary tripod and it's a bit crap and it's wobbling, and that's why it looks like the whole building's wobbling, but it isn't. It's just that the camera is wobbling. Right, let's get that on there. Right, it is a really wet, windy day today. It's been chucking it down. It stopped for a minute, but not going to be for long. Decided to use that as an excuse to add a bit more rigidity into this frame, because now we're adding so much weight up the top. It needs a bit more rigidity just on this bit. This whole side now is all good, but just this side there's a slight rock if I really shake backwards and forwards. Now all the weight's up on the roof. And the reason is, I've established, is because the only bracing is up, not that one, it's, or this one, sorry, the only bracing is right up in there. And because of that, we have all of that post, which is, I think, 3.6 meters of post with no bracing. And so there's just enough flex between that before the brace comes into play to wobble. So decided to add these. They look a bit funny now, but they won't once it's all clad and everything. It'll all blend in, and they're also standing out because they're freshly milled. But I'm going to add those in, and we're going to just fix them in because I can't actually do any joinery on them now because I can't get them in. What I should have done really is braced these mid rails down here when we were doing it, but doesn't matter, we'll add in bracing now. So there's one that end and one this end. Now I've just clamped them on and gone up there and wobbled about as much as I can, and it's completely made it completely rigid, and so I know that they're going to be effective. So yeah, that's going to be the plan today. I've marked them, so take them down, we'll cut them, put them back in, get them fixed up. So yeah, let's do that. Right, let's have a go at getting this down. So this could be quite an undertaking, because Dot helped me get them up there, because these are 3 inches thick, so this is about 80 kilos, I would think. It's pretty heavy. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Down there. Right, here we go. Right, that's the clamp off. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Still. Better than it falling on me. Yeah, it twisted away from me. Never mind. I'll pick it up, cut it, get it back up. Let's just try and lift this up from here. It's going. Right. Sorry about the breathing and the panting. I can't help that. Oh. Nice. Right, it's taken me a bit of time to figure this out, but I've drilled all the way through the post, all the way through here, and then cut out a notch on the back where you can't see it. And I'm just going to tighten this up. I have to cut this down. It's just a piece of threaded rod I had lying about in the workshop. I get it tightened up, and then I get it cut down. That is going to be a really good fixing for that. It's starting to squeeze. Right, that is tight. Right, I got those two done. It's taken me all day because drilling through and fixing them is really quite difficult. But well happy, and there is absolutely zero movement in the building at all now. So yeah, happy with them. And once all it's cladded and the stud walled in, I don't think they'll look too out of place. It's added a huge amount of rigidity because they're huge braces. The bolting came out really nice. Really nice strong joint, and from this side you can't see it. So yeah, happy with that. I just want to make sure that it's clear that the other day when I was doing the stud wall, the camera was wobbling and it made it look like the building was like just completely shaking all over the place. But it wasn't shaking all over the place. It was just the camera moving. It did look like the building was though. But yeah. It did still have a very, very slight wobble. If I really like shook as hard as I could up on the roof, I could just feel it. And so I wanted to put these in, and now they're in, it doesn't do it anymore. So pleased with that. Yeah, carry on with the roof tomorrow. Just put these lot away. Good geese. Come on. Straight in. There we go. Night night. We had an amazing thing happen last night. I was just sat there on my computer and an owl just was right on, just outside the window of the roundhouse. A tawny owl. And it was awesome. Really cheered me up, brightened my mood a lot. It's amazing how a little thing like that can just lift your spirits a lot. It's stuff like that was the reason I wanted to live more like the way that I live now. You know, within nature and in the woods and stuff. And yeah, just seeing that owl sat outside the window, it just really lifted my spirits. It was lovely. It was too dark to film, unfortunately, but yeah. Really nice to see. I've seen owls here before, so I've seen a barn owl and I've seen owls on fences, but this was literally just like outside the window. Yeah, thought I'd just tell you that because it was it's really cheered me up. Right, as you can see, been quite busy up here. I've done a lot of filming because I've been battling with the weather. It keeps raining and then the sun comes out, it's windy, and then it comes out again. Yeah, it's quite precarious up here when it's wet. Hey, pussycat. Hello. She just climbed up on the ridge of the goose house just to be a bit like Daddy. Hey, puss. Oh, how annoying is that? That is annoying. Too short. Hey everyone, so big day today. As you can see, I've got Telehandler behind me. Now it's not the one I wanted actually, but the one we wanted, me and my neighbour were going to share it, broke down. It's a much smaller machine and it's going to make things a little bit harder because it's got no stabilisation legs. It's not quite got the reach I wanted, but we can use it, we can get by. I'm just going to have to be really careful with it, make sure it's on level ground and everything. But yeah, today we're going to start putting the sheets up. Now, reason I'm anxious about it is because I can't do it in the way that the installation guide tells you to do it, because then it doesn't line up with all my dormers on the other side and all my valleys and everything. The way I've done the valleys, or I'm doing the valleys, is they actually have to sit between a corrugation, and so I'm going to have two little bits on the end, but I think I've worked it out and I think we're just going to go with it. But it means my first sheet is going to be set away from the edge and then the last sheet's a small sheet that goes on afterwards. So yeah, I hope I've got it right. Put a lot of thought into it and we'll just get on. And a lot of firsts are going to happen today. Never driven one of these, never put these roof sheets up, and it's all at very much high height, and yeah, it's just going to be anxiety ridden day. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, so we got a couple of sheets up, well 3 actually. I always do a few before I start filming because I have to keep my mind on things. I'm just doing 1 sheet at a time because well, basically I don't know what I'm doing. I think I've got it figured out now. So we just lift the one into place. Concentrating. Tilt that up a little bit. I think we're maxed out. Yeah, we're maxed out. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Go and handle it into position. See, this is what I could have done with one with a little bit more of a reach. Alright, hey everyone, so got a little bit done today. As you can see, we're past the halfway point on this side. As you can probably tell, I couldn't film. I've been up and down here, you know, harnessed up. It's just not easy to film. So Dot's going to be here tomorrow, so hopefully I can get her to do a bit of filming. I knocked these together, little hooks, just wrap some tape around them to stop them damaging the sheets. And once we got it up, we hooked them on these, and that keeps it from falling down on us and keeps you safe so it doesn't come down and knock you off this platform. Telehandler's good. It could have done with being another 2 meters or something more reach, which is the one we wanted really, but it's all right, we're getting there. Half done. I've done this nice little detail along with the overhangs and the vents. Yeah, looking good. We've only got about half the screws in at the moment. Yeah, I'm happy. We got a technique. Get it done tomorrow. Like I say, if Dot's around, then get her to do a bit of filming, because I just can't concentrate on everything and film at the same time at the minute. So the forecast is that it's going to chuck it down and get really windy in the next hour. And so I'm going to get this out of the way, because this is going to turn into a bit of a muddy hill that I'm parked on at the minute. Pretty easy to drive these things. The only trouble is you just can't see anything over there, look. That's the only problem, but yeah, pretty easy. It's no different from my tractor really, just more manoeuvrable. Down, neutral. That's it. You go around that way. That's it. Yeah. So we got this bigger machine now, much older. There we go. So yeah, we got this machine, so quite a bit older, but it's got more of a reach and it's got stabilisation legs. Trouble is, you can't boom out and operate the joystick at the same time, which is a bit silly. Change position. Right, get it under the fork. Under the fork. That's it. Now to me. Right. Oh, it hurts my knees. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Don't forget this.
Yeah, it's not going to clear that. Only got to go up like that. That's it. Right, hooks. There. Right. Need that now. Right, putting in the end closures. There we go. Put it up against the forks if you can. That's it. Ready?
Are your ropes there?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've got it.
Yeah. Close to the edge. That one there.
Down. That's it. Ready? Right, hooks. Next one over. That's it. Just parking up for the day, and some little mother duck and their little ducklings just cut across. They're on their way to our pond, just trying to get through the fence. I don't want to scare them. In fact, actually, if I do scare them, they'll probably go through the fence. There we go. There they go. There they go. Off to the pond. Couldn't get a good image of them. Yeah, nice to see. Off to the pond. So we got it done. Well, there's one small sheet left to put on the end, but I'm gonna have to do that in the dry, because as you can see, it's raining now, and I'm gonna have to harness down to get to that. We put the basket on the telehandler to get to this one, but I can't get in there over there because there's too much of a mound. At least I don't think I will. I haven't actually checked that yet. I might be able to. I think I will. I think I can get to that. Right, I might do that tomorrow. So I'm just trying to navigate around all this goose stuff, just to try and get in and be able to get these fascia boards on in the basket. It's not that easy. To maybe try that, I reckon. Hey everyone, so after that last clip you saw, sorry I got to tread carefully up here because it's wet, my SD card decided to go corrupt. Tried to recover it, was all just gone, and I lost all of the footage of doing this whole side. Haven't done the dormers yet, but I've got all of this in, all the valleys, everything, all the footage just vanished. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you around how it all works. So you see I've got the valleys going around the dormers. I haven't got the ridge caps on yet because it's too wet. Yeah, this is how they all work. So this middle ones, they go into pretty normal valleys and then go down onto these metal sheets in between here with no corrugated roof in there. It's going to stay like that. And let me go around there, show you how that one works. So I've got to be really careful. So what happens around here is the roof drains down into the valleys, and then the valleys connect into some trays which actually go underneath the sheeting, as you can see there. They go under, and they actually run under the corrugations and out to the edge, which is the only way I could do it because I couldn't get the valleys back out on top of the roof from here, so it had to flow under it after that. I did think about having them go into a gutter and run along the dormers, but this seemed like a better way. So this is how these work, look. So those are those trays. You see the water dribbling off them there, where it's running underneath the roofing. And that's where the two valleys drain into that pan. And then you can see that one there as well. Yeah, I think that'll work well. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, this is actually all done up here. Just lost all the footage. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch anyway. It's very repetitive. And it's not completely finished. I need another row of screws. I need to put the ridge caps on. But it's just all too wet at the minute. Too slippery. I'm just staying on the dormers because if I step out there, I can slide and be off. But yeah, she's all done up here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just wait for dry weather and get these dormers done and finish the ridge caps. So I'm really keen to have this roof done now and just get back to filling in, doing some more enjoyable work, because it's not that fun doing these sheets at height, especially the weather we've been having. But I am very pleased how far we are along with it and done a nice job of it. Also got a new wood delivery yesterday. Bit higgledy-piggledy pile because the lorry couldn't reach, so I need to straighten it out a bit. But it's pretty good stuff, to be honest. It's not the best load I've had, but it's perfectly acceptable. There's not a lot of ring shake in there. There's one there with it. But overall, pretty good. A few bent ones, a few slightly rotten ends, but I'd say overall the quality is pretty decent. It was expensive. All wood's expensive now these days. When I first moved here, this well, 8 years ago, timber like this, if you bought a larch like this from forestry, it was about £35 a tonne, and plus delivery, so work out about 50 odd quid a tonne delivered. This is 150 quid a tonne now. Yeah, we just don't have enough trees of sufficient quality or durability to cut them down for this job. We'd have to cut down all of the nice old oaks and everything, and I wouldn't ever do that. This timber's grown to be cut down in specific areas and then it's replanted, and so I wouldn't destroy a lovely natural habitat woodland when that is a much more efficient process. So yeah, we're ready to start milling. So we need stud walling, we need flooring, we need cladding, yeah, anything else that goes into the barn, and this lot should do it now. It's 25 tonne there. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, I think this will have to conclude this video now. I was hoping to get that ridge tiles up, and it's annoying I lost all that footage, but I want to get a video out for Friday, and it's Thursday afternoon now. These were the trees I planted, by the way. A lot of people ask after them. So like, here's one, nice big cherry. doing really well. That's one of them ones I planted all those years ago. Show you it at the base, hang on. Yeah. See, they're getting there. It's probably like a 4 inch wide base, I think. 4 or 5 inch. Yeah, they're doing well. Sheep are doing okay as well. We had one with flies the other day, maggots crawling out of its back end, so we had to shear it and treat it. It's okay now. We did think it might die. It's okay. Yeah, these are all the trees that we planted all those years ago. They're doing well. Some of them are really doing well. And there's some real fine specimens. Some of them smaller than others, slower growing ones. There's a patch there that's a bit shorter. But there's also that patch over there, that whole patch there. We planted all that. And it's wet over there, so they love it. This cherry here is probably one of the best trees. It's a really nice straight trunk. And really nice genetics to that tree. Yeah, that was one of the ones I planted. There's all them as well that we planted. All of those, all growing well. What are they? They're about 5 or 6 years old now, something like that. And none of that was there. This is all just grass like this, just all as far as you can see, it's just grass. So I've changed it a lot since I've been here. Yeah, so that'll have to conclude the video. It's just too wet, as you can see. It's just, we're in the clouds here today. It's too slippery up on the roof, so we'll have to just carry on. So next video, finish that dormers and the barge boards and all that kind of stuff, and then we're milling, and then we'll do all the stud walling, and then all the cladding. Yeah, busy. All right, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.